Hey guys, Jollibee here. Welcome to another episode of Wurm Online tutorial. And in this episode, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to find animals that you can either ride or help you pull your large cart. Most likely the easiest way is you can trade other people animals, as a lot of them have extras and are willing to trade for labors or in-game money. Or the second way is exploring and going near the steppe and hoping to find yourself animals there. Now, before you start doing this, you would need to have rope, and you can lead up to 3 animals. And in order to make rope, you need to make a rope tool and have lots of web fiber. So I'll teach you guys how to make a web tool, a rope tool, sorry. And a rope tool, all you need is a shaft and a plank and 3 large nails. So what you do is activate a shaft or a plank, and then right click on the opposite part, go to tools, miscellaneous, and then go to rope tool. Rope tool is under fine carpentry, so the higher is your fine carpentry skill, the better your chances of successfully making one in the first try. As you can see, it's not complete till when you use the shaft and plank. If you examine the unfinished rope tool, it's going to say it needs 3 large nails. So all you gotta do is, to finish the rope tool, is attach 3 large nails to it, which I'm going to do. So let's just do this. I'm gonna attach these 3 last nails, and I'll be right back. As you can see, I finished making my rope tool, and now to make rope, I'm gonna need web fiber. To make web fiber, all you gotta do is get a couple of web plants, and right click on the stack and crush the web plants. And with this, you'll turn them into web fiber, which can now be used on making rope. I'm just going to combine the web fiber, activate my rope tool, and create myself a rope. A rope is essential for leading animals that are tamed or domesticated, like horses, cows, pigs, and bisons. As you can see, I made 1 rope. I would recommend making yourself 3 ropes so that you can lead up to the maximum of 3 animals at a time. Let's just finish this up and make myself some rope. And we can go on our way on finding ourselves some wild animals that we can take home to help us haul the large cart. On side note though, you need to be a premium member or have premium time in your account to be able to ride a large cart, as it requires over a 20.1 mile logic, which means you need to have premium time, since free-to-play players are only limited to maximum of 20 points in any skill. So keep that in mind. And if later on you want to ride horses, you're going to need about 21 body control, which is going to be a hefty task in the very beginning to achieve. ropes done. Just need to make one more. And we're gonna go find ourselves some animals that we can take home. Alright. Got my 3 ropes done. And now we're ready to go find some animals. Now the most likely places for you to find horses and cows and bisons are in a steppe. So depending on what server you are, you would have to locate the steppe and travel there. There is an external map that players have created for reference so that you can find the steppe in your appropriate server. I'm going to have the link below, and just click the server you're on and it'll show you the map, and from there you can find your position and find your way to the steppe. So I'm going to travel to the steppe and I'll be right back in a moment. Okay, so as you can see, I have arrived from the steppe. The steppe is this white part. It's not rendered yet, but it's going to be the steppe, like this tile right here, steppe tile. I would recommend to come prepared when you go to the steppe, and it's mostly going to be inhabited by aggroed animals also. So either have a friend clear it for you, or have the fighting skill to kill the animals. It's going to get in your way. I would also recommend doing this during the day, so then you also get clear visibility and you can avoid dangers that you know that you can't handle. So keep that in mind. The steppe is dangerous, but with proper fighting skill or with a decent group, it is doable. And if you do know that you can't beat a creature that's in your way, you can always go around it as long as you see ahead of time. So as you can see ahead, I can see some animals that I could lead by myself. As you can see over here, I see an old pig. Pigs don't need taming, so all you need to do is have a rope and lead them, and they will follow. Oh, I even see a horse. So I'm gonna have your first horse. A wild horse will not have a name, and a domesticated horse that's been bred by other players will have a name on them. So this horse right here has no name, so I know that it's a wild horse and that it was spawned by the server recently, or maybe just wandered its way into this steppe. You'll most likely find these animals in a horse or cows or bisons on the steppe. There's a chance that they might spawn in a grass area or in a forest, but they most likely have wandered into the forest from the steppe. So if you want a high chance of finding yourself a wild animal like horses, cows, and bisons. I don't see no bisons from my viewpoint. They'll most likely be in the steppe. Pigs and deer spawns anywhere, so it can be in a forest, in a grass tile, or in the steppe. So on this trip, I was very lucky that I found a pig and a wild horse. So it's just, if you want to lead an animal that you find, just activate a rope that it's not already being used to lead something. Right click on the animal and just press lead. And that animal will follow you wherever you go. Aggro animals won't attack your led animals, so you don't have to worry about that. But most animals will not follow you in deep water. Like the cow and the pig that I have right now, if I go into a deep water and start swimming, they will not follow me. since they can't swim. A horse, however, will follow me in deep water and swim along with me, since they are one of the few animals in the game that can swim. So as you can see, I got myself an achievement, the last row, which is the leading 3 animals. The maximum that you can lead in game. And there you go. So make sure you take these homes right away and keep them penned up so they don't wander off, as they do wander. And if you have questions like this, I'm gonna answer, I guess. Hell horses are aggro creatures, but they won't attack you. I mean, they won't chase you down unless, and they will only attack if you go near them. You can lead them without taming, but they'll most likely attack you in the process. And you can also breed them, but keep in mind that they will attack you when you are near them. So just for now, just go easy and just find yourself some wild domesticated animals like horse, pigs, bulls, monsters, and pig, and all the other good stuff. If you haven't found a chicken yet, but you can find chickens and pheasants in this game. So hope you enjoyed this brief tutorial on how to find yourself some animals in the wild. This is Jollibee signing out, and if you enjoyed my videos, hit the like and the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys later.